Hello, it's Nancy today yet again. Today I am going to tell you about my Everfar labyrinth. My sign fell down, as usual. There is the sign. Ta-da! I love that sign. Everfar. Now I think it's probably been about a month since I planted the thyme in here. I'm going to show you that it is growing. It's not growing fast. But here, see this little bit here? That is thyme. And this is thyme. See, I planted a lot of these underground. See? Now you may think, oh, that's so tiny, it'll never amount to anything. But in actuality, it will. This is where I planted the labyrinth. I didn't take up in between the rows because I'm not sure what I want to do there yet. I may as well leave something there because if I take up the grass I'll just get weeds. You see, like over here, when you take up the grass you get these big crabgrass things. Cooch it's called here. Mustard. Hey, look at that. I thought that was going to be a sunflower. I sprouted sunflower seeds everywhere. Look at that. I think it's a sweet potato or so. I don't know what that is. It doesn't look like a sunflower to me, though. Have more of these over here. You see? I also planted some lavender. My lavender always dies, and those are free from last year at the store because they were dead. Those are mound, silver mound. See, this is all those supposed to all be sunflowers. I just scattered the seeds out here. So you never know what'll happen. But this is the way it looks so far. And eventually it'll look like something. Right now it doesn't look like anything at all, does it? It looks like a big mess. But I know what it is, and you know what it is. And is there anything more important than already knowing everything about it? Okay, let's see if we can find the thyme on the hill. I think I had a pathway of thyme coming down to here somewhere. See that creeping phlox mixed in with the spurge? I transplanted that hemlock. It's not doing too well, but that elm with it looks like it's pretty good. Is that an elm? I haven't a clue. Maybe. Looks a lot like an alder, you know. Alder leaves look very similar to this, and alders also have all this little bits of dots on them, but it's not an alder. I think it's an elm because I think they look the same. See, here's the thyme. Now this thyme, you would think when you look at my stuff, say, oh well, Nancy today has wonderful thyme. You smell that? Oh, it's wonderful. I know, go to the kitchen and open the cupboard and shake your thyme thing around, then you smell it. That's good. Anyway, thyme. All this thyme is growing here because nothing will grow here. This is one of those places where nothing grows because it's too dry. But thyme grows, and thyme is beautiful. So I have a pathway of it here. Let's see, here's another clump. You see, what I'm telling you about this is that while that thyme down there doesn't look like much, it will take over. This stuff here, look at how big this patch is. I just planted a bit about that big. That's about all I planted when I planted it. How many years has it been now? 3? Is this the 3rd year or the 4th year? Well, it doesn't really matter because the years go by so darn quick. So if you do it today, those years are going to go by anyway. At least you'll have it later. I can't believe how it's so beautiful. See, now I planted it, well, it's up here too. I planted it up here going up to Lilac Cove the other day. Let's see how it's working out. I think these things have fallen. Leaves are down on top of it now. Oh, there's some right there. Is that it, or is that something else? Could be a weed. I don't remember if that's... Okay, let's look in here. Nothing in there. Ah, there it is, right there. So what I wanted to do here, you see, is I want a pathway of thyme to go right up here and then be in front of my hammock. And I also want it to go around over there and then down, so that from over here you will see a lovely little pathway of thyme going right down to there and up in front of the hammock, and it'll come down through there. Now look at what we have here. Okay, well, I can't get into that. That's a whole nother Nancy Today. We were talking about thyme in Everfar labyrinth and how the thyme will grow. Whether you want it to, you do want it to. But it's going to grow. And don't worry, it'll get bigger. And it doesn't need that much attention. Just don't let it die right away. Okay, bye.